When I look at the characteristics that are expected of people in the world of work today, and look at our I3 project and the laser model, they all align so very well. We're expecting young people to demonstrate that they can speak and write and use numbers and certainly problem solve, process information, use technology, and work in teams. It's a perfect match. Done correctly, young people will be ready for the world after they graduate from school.
They get so excited about science. Every day they ask, basically from the time they walk in the door, what we're going to be doing in science this afternoon. They want to know if we're going to have an experiment. I wish they would get that excited about reading and math and spelling, but they love science. They love the hands-on, the interaction, the chance to talk about everything, to draw about, draw what they see, draw what they do, and it's a very good learning experience for them and for me. Having the materials and everything, given, it makes it easy to teach.
I am not a teacher that likes to sit back and preach. I did not enjoy those teachers when I was in school, so therefore I don't want my children learning that way. So to have these kits, it gives us the affordability of having them interact with the surroundings, whether they be fish or crickets or anything else, but the hands-on, the environment that they're creating builds lasting memories for them to bring for the future.
I do look forward to science because it's fun and it's really exciting. Just science in general is very exciting because you can know all these things.
When science time comes, the children are excited. They can't wait because they know that it's going to be time to work with their friends, time to talk with each other, time to learn some exciting material, and the Laser I3 project has been very instrumental in that because we have the materials, we have access to it. We've been trained, we've had incredible professional development, and I can take the knowledge I've learned from those different workshops and bring it into my classroom, and the kids benefit greatly.
The Laser I3 grant has had a big picture impact. The staff love the PD. They love actually getting some hands-on training so that they can go back and teach the kids.
The Laser I3 program has really enhanced my content knowledge of science. As an elementary school teacher, I did not have that background. But after going through this program, when I get into the classroom, I'm excited, my students are excited, and they are learning, and I really know what I'm teaching.
The Laser I3 training that we've had during the summer that prepares the teachers with the science kits is crucial. It's so important because it gives us the experience. We're learning it firsthand, and then we're able to teach it to the students. But I think that's crucial to be an effective science teacher is you have to learn it first and you have to experience it.
Beyond science content, our students are learning how to be problem solvers, how to work effectively in teams, how to communicate their thoughts and ideas, how to think critically.
When we work in groups, the inquiry-based learning is just phenomenal because as the students work together, it prepares them for later on in life to begin with, because you have to work with all kinds of people that you like, people that you might not like, but you have to learn how to work with people, with each other, and cooperate. And I really see that as a good thing in the classroom as well, because they get to know other students that they normally wouldn't get to know. They work with students that, sometimes they get to work with that kid that they really think is a bright student, and it makes them feel really good about working with them. And sometimes they work with a student that's at a lower level than they are, and it helps them feel like they're really accomplishing something. And so this inquiry-based learning puts all of my students on the same playing field.
In science, you do hands-on activity instead of writing and just doing notes, and you get to work with people. And for visual people that's in science, that's a lot better because you get to see the experience, like experiments. The hands-on activity in science, it sticks to your mind more because you remember it. Most kids remember like hands-on activity instead of just notes.
The way math is taught has changed. It's become more of an inquiry-based, also hands-on more approach. Science is taught every day. We have a science lab now at our school that the students go to, and they enjoy that. They go once a week. There's Science Olympiad now in our school. It has changed the whole focus of our school.
We were learning about health and muscles and bones in our class, and that's what led me to doing health in the Science Olympiad. And this year, I think I might actually try out for the electricity one where you build circuits.
I think with the big push for STEM, the science, technology, engineering, mathematics, I think that, the science is somewhere that we've kind of been behind other countries, and especially with girls, we want to try to encourage them to become scientists and engineers and whatnot. So I think that this inquiry-based science is really going to build the foundation for them. So when they get to high school, they might be more willing to take classes like physics or chemistry, where otherwise, if they've only had kind of negative experiences with science, like, oh, this is boring, I read a book, they're not going to want to take those, higher level science classes. So I think that this will just really set the stage for them and prepare them for life.
But that's it's not really lighting that.
We saw instant results in our test scores, a double-digit increase in our intergrade state performance for our 5th grade students, and that has sustained. It has continued to be increases of 8, 9, 10, 12, and up to 19% one year. The staff embrace it because they see the students' engagement, and the students constantly are asking, when are we going to start doing inquiry-based science today? And so teachers have tried to incorporate the same teaching strategies into all curricular areas, which has made a true difference and impact in our total school.